Welcome to latest classes. Today I will discuss real number, whole number, rational number and irrational number. In previous classes I had taught to number system of the exercise 1.1 in class 9 mathematics NCERT chapter first for exercise 1.1. But today I will teach you exercise 1.2 in this chapter. Now started from the question number 1. State whether the following statements are true or false. True or false, justify your answer. Question number 1 of 1. Every irrational number is a real number. In this question, statement is every rational number is a real number, but we know that real number is a collection of rational and irrational. It means both are real number, but here the statement every rational number is a real number. So the students, this statement is true. And justification of this statement, you will write real number is a real number are collection of rational and irrational number. Next, statement number 2. Every point on the number lines is of the form root over m, where m is a natural number. Every point in this statement every point in the number lines is of the form root m, where m is a natural number. This statement is false because no negative number can be square root of any natural number. Students, as we know that natural number is a counting number, and counting number started from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on, but natural number is not negative number. And here the statement root over m is a natural number. So this case is not possible. So you can write the solution of this statement. Statements are false because no negative can be square root of any natural number. And third statement, every real number is an irrational number. Every real number is an irrational number. This statement is also false because from the starting time of the class I say, and as we know that every real number, it means real number is a collection of rational and irrational number. But here the statement is opposite. Every real number is an irrational number. Real number is also rational and irrational number. But here this statement say only irrational number. So the statement is false. For example, 5 is, for example, 5 is real number but not irrational number. Question number 2. Are the square root of all positive integers rational? Are the square root are the square root of all positive integers? Irrational. If not, give an example of the square root. Give an example of the square root of a number that is a rational number. Question number 2. Are the square root of all positive integers? All positive integers irrational. Positive integers is a positive and collection of positive and negative numbers. And here the question, are the square root of all positive integers irrational? It is not possible, because if you consider a positive integer 2, 4, 6, 8, something, taken the example of positive integer. But it is not irrational. A number 4 is positive integer. And when we take under root, then u will be found plus 2 and minus 2, because plus 2 into plus 2 equal to plus 4 and minus 2 into minus 2 equal to plus 4. So in both case, root under 4 is plus 2 also minus 2. And here the statement, are the square root of all positive integers irrational? But in both case, plus 2 and minus 2 are not irrational. Both are rational, because 2 equal to 2 by 1, minus 2 equal to minus 2 by 1, which is the form of P by Q. So students, this statement is also false. And you can write the answer no. And give the example. Now students, next question number 3. So how root 5 can be represented on the number line? So how? Can root 5 so how root 5 can be represented on the number line? Students, in first class I had taught to number line. In number line, consider a line which has a point named 0, and when goes to left side, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, and so on right side, and also left side minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. It is very simple, and represent any positive or negative integer in this line, and that line is called number line. But how can represent root under 5? Now you know that if you have a right angle triangle, then that triangles, a formula has produced by Pythagoras, perpendicular square plus base square root under of perpendicular square plus base square equal to hypotenuse. If you have a triangle ABC and B is right angle, so AB is a perpendicular and BC is a base of this triangle and AC is hypotenuse, and this formula used for this triangle, that formula use in number line and represent root under 5. But how? Take a number line. Consider the point 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the axis OX, XOX dash. Root 5 in previous question, root under 4 equal to plus 2 minus 2. So I have an idea, root under 5 is greater than 2 but less than 3. So you consider 2 unit of the number line and draw a perpendicular on the point 2 and take a point in this perpendicular only 1 unit, because this formula used to this place. If you take the base of 2 unit and height of 1 unit, then 0 to 1, yeah, or to this point consider A. Then the hypotenuse OA equal to 2 square plus 1 square. Then 2 square equal to 4, 1 square plus, 1 square equal to 1. Then the root over 5. So the hypotenuse of this triangle root over 5. Now you have a divider taken from instruments box and point, will take this point, nib take this point and pencil this point and take an arc who cut the axis XOX in this point. Here the projection of OA in this point, so the value of this point is root over 5. Thus root 5 represented in the number line. In this chapter, number system of exercise 1.2 have 3 questions, and those questions of answer this type. So the students, if you satisfy this video, then you again and again see the video and like to the video and share our friends Also, you subscribe this channel and ring the bell. Thank you.